Hey traders, it's me, Jeremy, Alexander Newsome, of course. Hope you're doing phenomenal. Thank you for watching this Friday real-life stock review. At the very end, I'll be doing my Spider-Man burpees and kind of giving you an update on Volunteer Month. Thanks for watching. You are amazing.
I'm at the bank making money, making moves. Machines with tools and drills making grooves. Missions impossible, that's lotsable. I'm upside down hanging like Tom Cruise.
All right, boys and girls, there's your intro. Let's chat markets really quick. Here's SPY and the SPY making a little bit of a higher high and a higher low today. It did have a pretty decent gap. So yesterday the high was 282.58. Today the open was 282.53. It got so close to opening above that, you know, and making a new high at open. Which is totally fine, but again, it really was a good gap overall, and you know, like it, nice move. Here's the 5 minute. I was talking about it this morning, mentioning it was a retest gap. These are the two lines that I drew, the pink lines. I was mentioning, hey, if you're gonna play it bullish, you know, these are the levels that you're gonna be looking at. Either it's gonna bounce off of this level, and if it doesn't, like to play it off of that level. There's your S curve. There's the bounce. There's another bigger S curve. There's the bounce. Good afternoon follow through on the SPY. Nice. Here's the Qs, and I do have a bet with a buddy of mine on the Qs named Neil. We both think that we both know it's gonna make new all-time highs, and he said it's gonna make a new all-time high before August 16th. And I was like, well, I'll take the over. I think it's gonna make it after that, and that was kind of midday yesterday. So I think that he probably ends up winning that wager, but time will tell. Kind of a smaller doji today, kind of a rest on the tech world, but this was a nice bounce off the 50 on the QQQs. IWM had a lot of white candles today, and in fact had like a little bit of a white candle gapping up. Did look like and did act like a retest gap, and well, it is so far. So that's pretty much what's happening. Today was a really good day for me overall. I did quite well, 2.6 Rs on the day. And 5.91 Rs for the month of August, which I'm already doing much better than I did for July. I told everybody this is the big challenge. I'm hitting 10 Rs this month. I'm getting there. I'm going to close above there. Not only am I going to hit it, I'm going to close above it. So I'm going to nickel and dime this market to death. I'm going to kick the door down, beat it into submission. I did well in July, but I did not do nearly as well as I should have. So I put in a lot of time, a lot of back trading, a lot of candles, sharpening that sword, getting ready to chop down some bamboos that are in between me and some profits. Let's go look at some trades that were requested before I look at what I did trade today. AOBC, which is just slowly working its way lower. Here's the weekly chart, and ever since they changed the name from Smith & Wesson to American Outdoor Brands, the market really hasn't taken it strongly. But I do have to agree with buddy Peter and some other traders that it is trading into a support. What is most interesting, I think, is this is the weekly candle, right? Today is Friday and the market closes in 12 minutes. Actually, less than that. Sorry, I'll count one day, 10 minutes. High wave candle at that support. So if you're playing it bullish, it probably would. You would want to close above there or bounce above that doji, but realistically, yeah, this is a good support level on American Outdoor Brands, and I don't necessarily envision that company or stock just disappearing because, you know, people still buy guns. So the weekly chart, strong supports, again, brand new month, so you don't really have that much data. But yeah, if you're looking at playing American Outdoor Brands long, I think this is probably that area. ACBFF was also requested, and this is Aurora Cannabis. Good old cannabis. Everybody was a weed professional just a few weeks ago when the markets, you know, Canada and everything was just run up beautifully well, just like in cryptocurrencies, and then you're getting pretty much the same exact thing where you're getting a really big pullback. Here's the daily chart, and yeah, we're going to keep going a little bit lower. That was kind of the analysis that I mentioned last time I looked at this, which I don't remember exactly how long ago that was, but once it broke that support right there, boom, boom, boom. Once we took that out and closed below the 200, that was it. So she's going to slowly keep going lower. How low will she go exactly? That I don't know. But that's why, or this is why, it's always a really good idea to either trail your stops or have a plan for locking in profits, using those profits, doing something with that info and intel. Here's the weekly. And where do I think it trades to? Kind of like cryptocurrencies. I think you can make it down to the 100 simple on a weekly chart. So on Aurora Cannabis, I think that'd be $30.80. Between now and then, I just let it rest and let it kind of pull back. Tons of people are asking me Facebook questions. When should they buy Facebook? And agreed, I did think that it, and I still kind of think that it might post another lower low. But Ashley, my Ashley, had a 170 order on Facebook on one of her Robinhood accounts. Well, I'm sorry, one of her Robinhood. She only has one Robinhood account. In her Robinhood account, one of multiple accounts she has. But anyway, Facebook, she bought some shares of Facebook at 170. For me, I was holding out for like 164, so I didn't get triggered in personally. She was going in a little bit of a smaller size than I was. But I do think that Facebook is a good longer-term buy. It's going to be one of those, in my opinion, that you got to kind of close your eyes and just be in for a while and just let it fluctuate for a bit. It's going to get choppy and kind of ugly, I think, most of August and September and October. But this gap was ridiculous. It was a really stupid gap for it to occur. Fundamentally, their earnings were phenomenal. They made, what was it, $18 billion in revenue. And the reason they gapped down, in my opinion, but I think it's kind of obvious, is they said that, hey guys, we're not going to grow as fast as we have been growing for a while. That was pretty much it, right? We're not going to grow as fast as we've been growing. So they're no longer going to be able to do 40% quarter over quarter any longer, which I think is safe to say we could appreciate that. So the last time we had a big bearish gap on Facebook, it took its time, traded lower, chopped around, and eventually grinded higher. I think there's a good chance that occurs. The trend is still bullish. I mean, I'm going to buy the dip on Facebook. I think it's going to go higher. It's going to hang out for a while, but yeah, if you're in bullish, yeah, it's going to chop around for a bit, but I think it makes tons of sense. So anyway, that's what I got on Facebook. Okay, let's look at some swing trades that we were in. So we had a few, and I actually think I still have these listed. So I did have to exit most of those. Well, not most of those. I had to exit all of them today because I have a rule in my plan that says if I'm up on all of my swing trades across the board, especially at the beginning of the month or the end of the month, lock in all of your profits. So WDC was the weekly options newsletter for those traders who subscribe to that, and this is one that we did get triggered into, and it is working, and it did work today. I sent out an email like, hey, we're up. My plan says I have to exit all of my position. So anyway, this is the exact setup. It was a bearish stop limit, 215, limit $2.10, August, $70 puts. Really nice gap on Western Digital. I had another trader ask me where it's going to be going from here, and I mean, that's a really nice move. So I think Western Digital slowly does break down some more, and I think she could get down into the 100 simple on a weekly, which is what, 62.54. So yeah, I think she has a little bit farther to go on Western Digital. Not like, you know, the sky is falling or anything, but it's in a little bit of a bearish trend right now, in my opinion. But we did exit that trade for a profit today. Also, the other ones that we exited today were L brand. So this is the setup. It's still on the screen. 32.24 by 30.13. Again, it wasn't a big profit. Actually, on all of my trades, it was a very, very small profit, but I was up on every single position, which is very rare. And when that happens for me, I just lock it in. So L brands, when I say positions, I do mean like short-term swing trades, not long-term, not crypto, none of that stuff. Just talking just pure swing trade, bill paying, in and out type of things overnight. So L brands, this was the exact setup, did sell almost at the exact high of the day. We got out at, what price was this? We got out at L brands, $32.99, so almost the high of the day. The high of the day was $33.19, so pretty good. And then log me in, LOGM. This is still a good one, I think. Might even trade it again, but this was the setup, and I'm telling you, super, super small gain. I get that, but I got to follow my rules every single time. So LOGM, feel free to keep your eyes on this one. This is a dividend-paying stock, and it had a gnarly gap down. retest gap. Could see that one fade potentially. Really, really far down there, I think. And anyway, got out, locked in the game. That was it on LOGM. And the other one was TLRY. Had like 400 requests for this one recently, and I had so many requests. I was like, well, I guess I have to play it. So here's how we played TLRY. And I know we were talking about that just a few days ago, but I did exit that one already also for a game because, as I mentioned earlier, everything was positive today. So this could be a good bounce if you're still holding it. It makes sense. I get it. I understand it. I like the pattern. I know my buddy Johnny Childs is in this one, a few other traders. So TLRY looking good. So those are all the swing trades other than Tesla. So Tesla, as you all know, I also posted this put sale down here at 180. And this was actually Wednesday right before the close of market. So like Wednesday at 2:52 Central. I posted this one. I was like, hey guys, tons of premium. That was $120 away from the stock price. And it was still a 1% in premium. So I mean, that was, had I had more money, it would have all gone into that put sale. That was 100%. It was going to work. It did work. It is work. So I bought to close that one, and I think some traders were able to buy to close that put sale on Tesla. And that was a profitable one, so that also factored in. Another thing that factored in today was Square, ticker symbol SQ. So I had a 85 August covered call and was able to buy to close that one. Didn't really gap on earnings. I think Square is going to enter a distribution phase for a little bit where we're just kind of hang out here and just kind of chill. Maybe that 100 comes up. We're just going to kind of bounce around here a bit on Square. Not those lines exactly, but something like that. Anyway, this 75 covered call expires in exactly 2 weeks. I think it's going to expire worthless, but many traders were able to buy back that 85 August covered call that we did over earnings. And that was a 52-cent one that was able to be bought back for 9 cents. So a small gain there, but you know, not too bad. 43 cents of realized gain from that particular covered call repurchased back. And day trading was phenomenal today. Phenomenal. So I was in the room most of the day. A lot of traders played Shake Shack. I mean, look at that gap. Look at that gap. You know people are trapped. You had an inside day candle 2 days ago. Hammer, higher high and higher low. Yes, please. And it was a double top retest? What? So here's the double top, right? Close on the neckline. There's the retest. Phenomenal gap and go. I did not get a chance to play this one today because I was looking at it. The bid-ask spread was too wide, and I would have gotten skipped over anyway. With the way that I trade, my entry would have been there with a stop limit, stop right there. I would have gotten skipped over. So, again, some traders did play it. So, Ron, Larry, congratulations. We were in the room. We were watching it all day. That was a really good one. And SYMC. So, SYMC was a good one because a lot of traders played this as a fade. And I know that sounds interesting, but it was a gap and go. I realize that. And it did go for the first 5 to 10 minutes or so. But here's the 5-minute chart. We did have some traders play this one bearish. Here's the setup. Let me hop over here to the setup. So we did have some traders play this one bearish, and they either lost very, very small or won very small. But it was entering here once that 5-minute candle came in. Once the second 5-minute candle came in, you still kept your entry there with a stop way above that wick. And once it had this candle posted, right, you kind of, I mean, with that volume profile, you kind of know it's not really going to work out that great. So once it started rolling into here, I told everyone, all right, guys, you know, if you're in, you know, bearish, just go ahead and either massively lower your stop to right above this wick, so you lost 0.19 Rs, or just exit for a super, super small gain. So some traders did kind of both of those. And then we had some traders blip the script. So you had this new low, bunch of people hopped on bearish right there, broke out bullish and retested, and that's where my buddy Ram hopped on bullish, and also my good friend Robert Falco hopped on bullish, and that was a really good trade for both of them, making bullish fade money on Symantec. And the official one that we did play today, everyone played, everyone made money on it, was a really good trade, was TSRO. And again, this is the one that we called out officially in the room. This is the chart for it right here. I wonder if this is going to load accurately. It looks weird. No, it did not load right. Let me try this. That should work. So I'm just going to show it to you. And then, so here was it. This was the 2-minute chart. I mean, look at that setup. Dirty. I mean, you got to play that thing. Look at that white candle. Got this doji. Got the volume. So good. And I'm going to show you one that I missed on in just a second. But this was a good one. This was a nice trade. TSRO. Look at this daily chart. I mean, obviously the trend's bearish. Obviously it's a bearish gap and go. You know your boy Newsome's going to be playing that one. So here's the 5-minute. Here's where we got triggered in. So that's that thing I just showed you. Got triggered in right there. Stop was right there. I did hold through this retracement like a boss. And then it rolled over. And then I exited somewhere into the mid-range of this candle. The crazy part is, I told people, hey, if you leave your stop at 29.93 and just leave it alone, that's fine. It did eventually end up hitting both of my targets, so I probably should have left that one alone because it was an insta profit. But since I was closing all of my swing trades out, right, and locking in the profits, I was like, hey, since we're already profitable in TSRO, let's just go ahead and bake it in the gain. So it really wasn't that big of a win, 0.49 Rs on TSRO, but everyone won on it. No one lost on it, and that is what I'm talking about. So anyway, that was the day. That's pretty much the wrap, and that's pretty much the week. August off to a good start. You can rest assured I won't be giving a lot of that back for the month. Right now, the only swing trade that I have open is IRBT. Well, I should say we as real life traders. IRBT. Might drop that a little bit today with this candle because that's obviously the retest, and so if it breaks the low of this candle, it's probably going to go a little bit lower. So we'll talk about that in the afternoon. But I did post that one on TradingView. And then I have a few spreads out there. So here's TLT, got the bear call spread 125, 126 that expires in 2 weeks. Here's US Steel, got an iron condor on that one, 42, 43, which is going to be worthless, 30.29, which is going to get close. That expires in exactly 2 weeks. And then other put sales, so here's Seagate. So Seagate, this is also expires in 2 weeks at $50. There's a lot of premium on that one. So that's nice. And then the rest are a little bit later. So I got MU, but this was, MU is for September. So kind of staggering that one out. And then got another one for DE, which is for October, which is kind of forever away. But that premium down there is still down there. It's pretty good all the way for October. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I think that's all the updates that I got. This weekend, all kinds of great stuff going down. I'm going to talk about it. You're going to see me do my Spider-Man burpees. Let's hop over there and get those knocked out. All right, that was the Friday stock review. I'm back in the workout room. In fact, it's actually pretty early in the day. It's 11:15. Now, Central, this is normally when I work out. I usually have taken all the trades I'm gonna take by about this time of the day. I'll get my workout in. If I'm trading full time and during the day, normally it's either an hour before this or sometime a little bit after this, but right around this time. And I showed you the trades that we placed in the stock review. So all the traders said, hey, let's just wrap it up and call it a weekend. So we did. Anyway, we're gonna knock out the 15 Spider-Man burpees today. Just to give you an idea of what I'll be doing, I'm gonna do my absolute best to do 5 of these additional every single day for this month. My calves already hurt. The other challenge was to do the Empire State Building worth of stairs. I knocked that out day 1. The other challenge was go to a homeless shelter, soup kitchen, that type of thing, go help someone in need, volunteer your time for an organization or a company, and Ashley and myself are doing that tomorrow morning in Nashville. So might as well go ahead and get this also out the way. And if you want to do these with me, you're more than welcome to. Obviously, this is a very high intensive, pretty physical, pretty high impact type of workout. If you are a little bit older of age and your doctor has said, hey, take it easy because of your heart or your joints or whatever, if these are really hard for you, you can go back and do the stair challenge, just do it a little bit smaller. So you don't have to do the entire Empire State Building. You could do maybe 300 steps or 200 steps or 100. Count how many stairs you have in your house, if you have some, or maybe in your driveway, and just go up and down those 17 times or something. So for me, I have 17 stairs, so I did it 94 times to get the amount of Empire State Building stairs that there were, up and down. Anyway, pretty good stuff. All right, here we go. 15 Spider-Man burpees. So we got a push up, and we're gonna do a left leg, push up, right leg, push up, touch the knee, back down. Left leg, right leg. That's only 3. That's 5. So these are brutal. These are hard. So I'm gonna be doing these in sets of 5, increments of 5. Take a breath, do them again. It's a lot. It's a lot of cardio, full body workout. Last month, as you know, I did the burpee push-up, and I did the challenge where I had to do 500 in one single day. Woo, that was brutal. You guys all got that video. So that for me was physically a really big accomplishment. I've never thought that I'd be able to do the Empire State Building worth of stairs. I never would have thought I could do 500 push-ups in a day or 500 burpees in a day. I've never done that before. So here we go, the other 5. Make sure you're doing your breathing because these are challenging for sure. Here we go. Push up, 1, push up, 2, push up, push up, 1, push up, 2, push up. This is the hardest part. It's touching the knees. Sorry, I landed weird. That's 3. Okay. One more. Now, I am struggling on these for sure because they are harder, but I've been training all morning in the room for the last 3 hours. I've already walked about 3 miles, which I know it's not a lot, but I just got done with the walking. So legs are tired, arms are tired, but more than usual for sure. I don't know if I changed anything or would I do anything different today than normal. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely wearing out on the push-ups faster than I would have thought. But the good news is only 5 left. So if you're doing these with me, 15, easy breezy. Now, like unlike May, I won't do these every day and film it for you because they're gonna be long. These are gonna be a lot. This is a lot of work. It'd probably be like an hour video. Nobody wants that. So you just have to trust me. I'm gonna put in as much time and energy as I can into doing these. Even if I don't have to do them in one session, if I have to split them up into 2, that's fine. Just get it done. That is the key. Get it done. Here we go. Four left. Feeling good. Three left. The legs are doing fine. My arms, my chest is tired. I don't know why it's so tired. Woo! I mean, I do know. I did my 10 yesterday. I did my 5 the day before that. 3 left. 2 left. Remember, with working out, it matters most your form, your heart rate, and do you complete the task. It doesn't matter how long it takes you. Those are all irrelevant. Get it done, finish, complete it. You'll feel much better about yourself and about your accomplishment. All right, how many left? I lost count. 2? I think it's 2. One left. Awesome. There we go. 15 Spider-Man burpees. You guys are amazing. Thanks for watching this. Until next time, love life, live life, and trade it. Bye.